you're struggling so far in the winter season for junk removal, I want you to take a little bit of time to check out this video. Because your strategy in the winter needs to change. So if you're relying on the same things that worked in the spring and the summer that were causing your phone to ring, and they are no longer making the phone ring in the winter, then you need to alter your strategy. And this is a problem that I come across quite a bit. So what happens is, during the peak seasons, our phone is ringing, and we're able to not necessarily lay back, but not be as aggressive, right? We know the phone's going to ring. We know the work is coming in. And in the winter, sometimes those same things that were successful in the spring and summer, the demand just isn't quite as high. So we can't sit back and rely on those same things to continuously drive us forward in the winter. So for instance, if you're getting calls organically through your website or through your Google My Business in the summer, and you're getting enough to get you by, but now the phone's dry, you need to be coming up with a strategy to get in front of people. And one of the biggest mistakes that typically occurs is that usually we'll just attach it to, oh, well, it's slow. Oh, well, you know what? Nobody needs junk removed right now. So it's just a slow season. And while some of these things are true, realistically what we're doing is we're placing excuses for us not to take action and find ways to drive business. Because I can promise you this, it may not be peak season right now. It might be a little slower than it was in the spring and the summer. But there's somebody out there in your market right now doing a junk removal job, getting business. They're just outworking you. And I know there's a lot of people who won't want to hear this, but you won't improve until you look in the mirror and ask yourself, what have I done or what am I doing currently to drive this business forward? Because if you're struggling, there's a really good chance that you just have not done enough to drive your business forward, okay? At the end of the day, all of us are responsible for where our business will go, okay? And I truly believe that those who are willing to learn and work will have a successful business as long as they continue to push and don't give up. So if you are having those struggles right now in the winter, but you haven't done anything differently than what you did in the spring and the summer, then you need to have that internal conversation with yourself and find out what you aren't doing right now or what can be done to help get this business in front of people who need junk removed right now. Because there's somebody right now in your area who needs junk removed and they just do not know about you. So you need to make yourself known, okay? So really in winter, it's just a shift in strategy. You just have to be more aggressive. You have to do the things that you didn't necessarily need to do in the spring and summer to get in front of your customers, okay? And the good news is, it's short term. But that doesn't mean that we just become complacent, throw our hands in the air and say, well, it's slow season, so I guess we'll just let everything tank. You need to get strategic. You need to come up with ideas. You have time on your hands if you're not working, so you need to utilize that time to come up with some ideas and some ways to get you in front of people so we can get some business to stay afloat in the winter, as well as position ourselves in the best place possible for the spring and summer. So I hope this isn't attacking anyone. You know, I really want to motivate you more than anything if this is you, because I guarantee there's something that you're not doing right now that you could do to help drive this business forward. You just need to do it consistently. It's the other thing, guys. Don't go out and do it once and say, well, it didn't work. You know, I stopped by 3 property managers or 3 realtor offices or 3 apartment complexes and it didn't work. They didn't do business with me. Well, do 30 more. Do 30 more realtor offices, complexes. It's going to take you doing this at scale and consistently for it to work. And that's anything. So that's another problem too. You may be telling yourself, well, I tried. But how long did you do it? How much of it did you do? Sometimes it just takes a little bit more time and you need to be consistent. So I hope this helps you guys. If you ever need any tips or anything that we're using to drive people forward, I'm happy to help. You know, I'm a pretty open book. That's why I do this channel and I want to help you guys. So if you have anything in the comments, any questions, or if you ever want to reach out, feel free to do so. And I hope this helps motivate some of you guys who maybe are struggling right now in the winter, but will watch this video and say, you know what, maybe I just haven't done enough yet to drive this business forward. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope it helps. I'll see you on the next video.